So the other day I was watching a video with Guthrie Govan, and he was playing a gig with the Aristocrats, and his guitar sounded like a violin. And I'm not saying he sounded like he was playing in the style of a violin player. The guitar sounded like he was playing an actual violin, which I thought was pretty cool. I was thinking, how on earth did he do that? Then I see a video where he's in Dubai and he's talking about why he uses the Axe effects. And the reason he gave for using digital modelers was that he can do things that he can't do with a regular tube amp. So what did he do? He found an IR of a violin and he loaded it into the cab block on the Axe effects. And I thought, hang on a minute, why don't I do that with the Tone Master Pro? Okay, let's have a look at my violin preset. The most important part is the IR block. So the first thing you'll need to do is download that zip of my preset, open it, and grab the 4 IRs that are in there. Go into IR Manager in Pro Control app on desktop, hit the plus button at the top here, go to where you downloaded the IRs. You can see there are 4 here, Calzani or Calcani, Klotz, Langhoff, and Viola. Select all 4 of those and hit open. That will then import those 4 IRs into your Tone Master Pro. Now, you can see here I have all my IRs, and at the bottom of the IR Manager, you can see I have Calzani, Klotz, Langhoff, and Viola. So these are now available for me to select. When you add an IR block, I'll put one at the end here that I'm not going to use. You can choose from all the IRs that you have installed. So at the bottom of my list, you can see I have the 3 violin and 1 viola. Hit confirm, and now you can see that's been loaded. Change the speaker impedance curve to none, because we're not going to use an amp. And if you need to change the level, you can change it from -12 dB, and you can also change the low and high cut. Now in my preset, I have set the low cut to 155 Hertz and the high cut to 15 Hertz, but you can adjust to your taste. I found that to be a perfectly fine level. I don't want any bass really coming through from a violin. They don't have any bass. The other thing that I have included is, well, I have my expression pedal. So I have a volume pedal set to my expression pedal. So expression assign volume pedal here. So right now that's bypassed. And the reason for that is I have an auto swell volume. Now I've got this set to 1000 milliseconds time and 100% sense. And I have it set to the normal taper. The next thing in the chain is a virtual capo. I'm going to turn that off for a second. I then have a tape echo and a large hall reverb, which I will also switch off for now. Okay, I'm also going to bypass the swell and just give you the raw sound of what it sounds like with just my guitar into the IR. So the first thing I'll switch on is the hall reverb. Now you'll notice it doesn't sound very realistic at the moment. The main problem is, firstly, a violin is a bowed instrument, so you don't have the kind of pick attack that you have with a guitar, unless they're actually tapping the string in a thing called pizzicato, where you tap the string with a bow and you get a pick style attack. The second reason it's not so convincing is I need to pitch the sound up an octave. The way I'm doing that is using the virtual capo at +12. I have the resolution set to high and the tracking set to fast. When you add a pitch shifting effect to a guitar, you do get this weird sound, and actually with a violin, it helps for some reason. So it adds this It adds a short delay or something that makes it sound like it's reverberating inside the body. So as Bob Ross would say, that's a happy little mistake. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to mention that my new 80s rock preset pack for the Tone Master Pro is now available to purchase from johnsguitargarage.store. It includes 8 presets with multiple scenes covering various rock bands from the period. So if you're looking for some new tones or some inspiration for your own presets, or you just want to help support the channel, head over to the link in the description. Oh, and one more thing, there is a bonus free preset to download from johnsguitargarage.store, which is a White Snake preset, and it's pay what you like. So if you want to download it for free, that's absolutely fine. If you want to leave me a small tip, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks guys, now back to the video. The other thing is I need to turn on the swell, and that takes away the initial attack of the note. And if you use your whammy bar to do vibrato instead of finger vibrato, you get the vibrato that's up and down rather than a guitarist vibrato, which is just up. Violins use a sort of classical guitar style vibrato technique. That will get you close as well, but after seeing Guthrie do it with the whammy bar, I thought that makes the most sense. And you can do it as subtle or as wide as you like. You can also use it for slides. So that works really great. Other way to do it is to use an expression pedal. You can see here the volume is on 0, and when I use my expression pedal, that obviously takes a little bit more control than using the auto swell, and my expression pedal isn't particularly good. So I've been using the auto swell instead and find it a more consistent kind of sound. Finally, I added a tape echo just for fun. And if you want to go really crazy, you could always put some distortion on as well, I guess. So there you have it. It's really easy as long as you have the right impulse responses. Thank you, Guthrie Govan, for the idea. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to sound like a violin using the Fender Tone Master Pro and some clever use of IRs. If you did, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to use the link in the description to go over to johnsguitargarage.store to grab that free preset, which includes the IR for the violin sound.